earth signs. How are you guys doing? Another week in July. It's our last week of July. Where did this month go? This reading is for the week of July 25th. So hopefully you guys are doing great. You weren't too fertile from last week. So this week we have the Hunter of Abundance. I don't know what's going on with you earth signs. You're first you're fertile and now you're super abundant. So first off, big hugs and thanks for joining me on this journey and spending my vacation with me. I appreciate it very, very much. It's been a cool vacation, one that I never thought I'd ever have. So thank you for joining me. We will have a 4-card reading today about facing a challenge, okay? And of course, I have my little carobs out there. They're in the mix. They're ready to help us out, give us some insight. And then we have our oracle card, the Hunter of Abundance by the Shaman's Oracle by John Matthews and Will Kingham. Whenever the hunters come out, this is like an active spirit guide. And this spirit guide is telling you that you need to work for what you want and desire. Okay? So what are you doing now to get what you want? Abundance can mean anything, guys. It can mean in love. It can mean in career. It can mean anything that at this point in time is what you desire. So the interpretation for this is strength of purpose, creative motivations, discovering hidden talents, and sharing. That's what this card indicates. Sorry, guys. So as I'm looking at this, I'm just kind of thinking, we're at the end of the month. A lot of things are going on. I'm about to hit up doing those monthlies sometime this week. And we need to focus on what we're going to be doing for the next month, So we just had this full moon come in. We've had a lot of energies going on, and this will be a general reading, meaning it may not resonate with everybody. So if we don't connect this time, please forgive me, and hopefully we can connect another time. Okay? I'm going to give my cards a few more shuffles in while I'm talking to you guys. There we go. One more. I just feel like it needs one more. And that's it. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. So without further ado, here we go to our first carob, which is bringing us the information. And this is what our challenge is, okay? Or this is what the challenge is presenting at the moment. 5 of Cups. Aw, Natalie Imbruglia card. All right. Our strength, this is in how we're going to face it. The 2 of Cups reversed. Our weakness is the 7 of Arrows reversed. And the advice or possible outcome is the King of Wands reversed. Okay, overall energy is the 4 of Disc reversed. All right, and just for clarification, guys, because I had some comments about reversals, just because it's a reversal does not mean that the card is a negative. And also, just to clarify, I don't believe in positive and negative cards. I believe that every card has a message. It's in the way that we interpret it. So I also tell clients this. When you receive a message, it is neither positive nor negative. It is in the interpretation of the person hearing it. So it's in how you perceive it, because everything is a lesson. And if we look at life in a pass or fail kind of situation, then we're looking at life 50-50, and we're going to get upset half of the time and happy half of the time. So it's in the way that you look at things. So just because the card is reversed, it does not mean that it is a negative card. Let me see if I can get it brighter. Is that any better? I don't know. Hold on. Probably, no, there. It was already bright enough. Okay, so the challenge I'm seeing here is there may be some earth signs who are going through a situation where they feel like there's a lot of loss going on, okay? Or they just feel like things aren't working out in their favor. And here we see this Scorpio, and doesn't mean that a Scorpio is doing this, but this is a Scorpion, and he's come and he's knocked down all of your cups. However, when I see cups, I think of emotions. I think of feelings. So it's making me kind of think you guys are going through a very emotional situation, maybe having to make a decision on what you're going to be doing next. What's your next point in your journey? what you have to do. How are you going to do it? And that's your challenge at the moment, okay? So the Five of Cups is attributed to Scorpio and Pisces. And this is about an emotional loss. And here we see Gilgamesh. And he just lost his best friend. He's like trying to get over things and he's upset. So some of you guys are at a loss. You're just trying to recover. And it's about some disappointments. You're regretting something. And it indicates just a need for reassessment. So instead of focusing on those 3 cups that fell, we need to focus on the 2 cups we still have standing. So you still have 2 things going for you, or many things going for you. It's not so much focusing on what's been lost, okay? That's the way I like to look at this card. And the reason why I call it the Natalie Imbruglia card is because if you ever listen to the 90s music and it's I'm all out of faith, this is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusions never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. So it's almost like, damn, you know, like you're in a situation where you're like, oh, bullshit. That's kind of how I feel. And you're like, damn it. But I want you to focus on those 2 cups, because the next card, which is your strength, is the 2 of Cups, but it's reversed. So it's almost like you don't want to see that you do still have love, but it's still there. And maybe that's where we need to, focus, is on the love. So when we see that it's a strength, you're thinking, gosh, how is the end of a relationship a strength? How is the end of love a strength? And it's not so much of thinking that it's a strength, but it's kind of thinking, you know what, like I just said, the pass or fail. If you're looking at everything as in like either I'm with somebody or I'm a loser and I'm single, well then damn it, you're always gonna be positioning yourself between 2 ways. So it's in the way we view things. And your strength is love, okay? You must remember that love is your strength. You're a good lover. That means that you're good at pouring love. And so don't forget that. Focus on those 2 of Cups. Don't forget about those. The weakness right now, and this is just something, and when I say weakness, I don't mean like, oh my gosh, how can you not get it together? I'm like, this is something that is kind of, be on the lookout for this, okay? And this is a 7 of Arrows reverse. Arrows, again, are just like swords, just in this deck. It's arrows, and it's all about the communication. So we need to focus on some communication. Maybe we're miscommunicating. So the question here is, what are you avoiding? And where do you lack confidence to continue? You see Gilgamesh, he's on the floor. He's all depressed, He doesn't realize he has lots of love to give still, And then we need to find out where the confidence is at, okay? We need to find that confidence. So when it's reversed, okay, this is a good time to seek help from others, to go and talk to someone, to learn to listen, therapy or group support. And look, therapy does not mean you're crazy. Therapy is really cool because you get to talk to somebody and tell them everything about you. And guess what? Legally, they can't tell anybody. So your secret is safe there. So I'm a very big advocate on therapeutic approaches. And when it's reversed, it's also showing that you might be relying too much on somebody, which is why you're kind of upset, because they've let you down maybe. But the truth is, you are the great warrior Gilgamesh. You are this great person. You do have lots of love and lots to give. And it's important that you're pouring your love in the right kind of people, okay? Don't waste your time with busters. Don't waste your time with those people. Love the right people. Love yourself. That's the first person you need to love. And then, when it's also reversed, it's kind of like, it's just a bad time right now. And so don't let it throw you off wheel because it's just a little bit of bad timing. It's okay, not every day can be perfect and not every week can be wonderful. But the thing is that you can harness this energy and learn from it, because you're not going to stay on the floor like that forever. You are going to remember that you are worthy of love, and you're going to pick up those cups and you're going to pour your love into your cup, and therefore you're going to be able to pour into others. This weakness that is this communication of maybe this is one thing that about listening. When you're listening to someone, it's not about coming up with the rebuttal for what they're going to say or how they're going to say it, but it's truly listening. That means listen to what they say without thinking of a response, you know? And maybe it's talking to someone who actually listens to you. That's the, you know, the communication is what's breaking down. That's what they're saying, to be aware of this. I hate using the word weakness. So be aware of this. This can deter you from getting past this situation, okay? Because remember, this is called facing a challenge. So then we have here the advice is how to use your strength or a possible outcome. Once again, it's the King of Arrows, but he's reversed. King of Arrows, sorry. King of Wands. Wands are all about action. Like I say, once again, I wanted to say he might be he's reversed, but it does not make him a bad person. Okay, so we have to kind of look at the attributes of the King of Wands. Okay, and the timing on this card is July 21st through August 24th. This is a lot of like Aries and Mars energy, okay? This is dynamic, fiery force. It's like you coming in like, and then you're out. You know, like freaking fire. You're in and you're out. You burn the shit down and you're gone. You know, and it's kind of saying how to harness your strength is learn to not be so quick. Like, don't be so quick to fall in love and then so hurt when it doesn't work out. Like, take your time, get to know the person. If this is career-based, take your time in a career-based situation. Don't go in there and just try to outshine everybody, but learn your craft and learn your skill. Communicate effectively. Love what you do. Honor what you do. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So the description of the King of Wands reversed is someone who's impulsive and intolerant. I'm not telling you that your advice is to go be impulsive and intolerant, but I'm telling you to harness that, remember that energy, and use your love and your communication as to not go in and burn the house down or burn the job down or whatever it is. You know, it's telling you to harness that energy. It's about the fiery energy. It's about the go-getter energy. And what I'm seeing is that the cups are reversed and the fire is reversed, and it's almost like you know what you want, and the Hunter of Abundance is telling you, come on, let's go get it, but you're just kind of doubting yourself. And there's no need to doubt, because you got the skills. You got the skills to pay the bills, baby. You got it. You're an earth sign. The thing about earth signs are you guys are very dedicated, and you guys will make things work. And that's the thing. Don't forget that how special you are. Don't forget to love yourself. Communicate effectively, you know. Don't give up so quickly, because the good things are starting to happen, okay? So then we have the Four of Discs as the overall energy of this and of the reading. And the Four of Discs reverse. It doesn't mean like maybe you're worried about your finances. Maybe you feel like the security of your relationship is gone. Maybe you feel unstable in something. There's a lack of security. However, when it is reversed, we have to think about maybe things are going to change for better. So, and here in the book, it says stagnant and resistant to positive change. And that's where we're stuck. Remember, we're facing a challenge. So maybe, like I said, it's a challenge in love, or a challenge at work, or however, family, whatever is your challenge that you're facing this week, the advice is to pour love into yourself and to others. Communicate effectively, and to calm that energy down so that we don't go in and do something that we do regret, okay? Because the Hunter of Abundance knows what your worth is, and so he's trying to walk with you and trying to show you that you're worth every moment of everything. So hopefully that will help you as you're facing a challenge this week. And if you got nothing out of this other than love yourself so that you can love others and communicate effectively, learning to listen to yourself and to others, then that is the overall message of what this is trying to tell you. So earth signs, take a step back, you know, whatever happened, happened. It's a loss and it's okay to be upset. Just don't stay there so long, you know. I feel like maybe some of you guys want to get a clarifier on this King of Wands energy. So I'm going to pull one more card just because I don't want you guys wondering like, that didn't make any sense. Show me the energy for King of Wands. Show me the energy for the King of Wands. Oh, I got all kinds of cards jumping out. There's a lot of messages for you. Show me the energy for the King of Wands. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Birth your dreams. Go get it. It's abundance. This is a creative, fertile energy. This is all about being creative, letting your creativity fly, okay? Yes, for some, if you're in a love situation, maybe it means a baby. I don't like to always think that just because I see a pregnant woman that it means a baby. A lot of times for me when I see Sarah and Pitu, I think a lot about creative dreams, birthing a dream, birthing a business, birthing an idea. And this energy is strong and enduring force. You know, it's like, bam, baby. And she's able to create ideas and manifest them. So I feel like that's what the message is for some. You just really need to create and manifest this energy so that you can go out to get it. Okay? This is a person who craves new things. So it's kind of telling you to harness some energy to go create new things. All right? So I know it's kind of weird that we have the King of Wands reversed and the Princess of Wands. So maybe for some, you guys are experiencing a love triangle. But for others, this is all about energy. So I hope you guys are able to use this information while you're facing your challenge this week. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the monthlies. Take care.